The first time I met Peter was we both got recruited at about the same time at Northeastern. And as we looked around, we were two of the taller ones. And Peter approached me immediately because he wanted to make sure that he was taller than I was. Turns out we were both exactly the same height. He was okay with that. He would rather have been a little taller.
You know, just his participation and his stature, and, you know, everybody, you know, whether you were coming into the program or you were established, you knew Peter. When Peter walked into the boathouse, there was a true sense of energy. When Peter stepped into the boat, there was a true sense of energy.
Knowing Peter is knowing somebody with the heart of a champion. Peter was somebody who always wanted to test his limits. You know, he was going to see if he could do one rep more than you.
One of the oarsmen, Larry Gluckman, who has since passed, Pete would come down the next day and ask me, what did Larry do last night on his score on the machine? What did he do? Tell me. And then he would go and just try to beat Larry's score, you know, and he says, I'm getting close, start yelling at me, you know. So that's the kind of person Peter is, that drive just to excel.
Peter led by example. I mean, when you were working out, there was no doubt where Peter was and the work that he was doing. I mean, the guy was a bull.
Peter was always the life of the party, if you want to say. You know, he would be the center of attention in and around what was going on with other people.
Just full of energy. You know, Pete owned his own business for the last 40 years, very successful. Just, you know, a driven person, but very sociable, very loud. You know, when Pete's around, he's talking loud, but just a all-around great person.
He was always a good friend with people. He was always, you know, willing to, you know, get to know people.
It was always fun talking to a guy that wanted, not only wanted to be number one, but wanted to help the people around him become the best they could be as well.
The program, the athletes, he's taken the time to go out on the launch with the coach and meet some of the athletes.
You know, we're still competing in the head of the Charles Regatta. You know, he was still helping the university financially. So he just continued to, you know, be a part of Northeastern rowing. You know, we were fortunate to go back last summer to Henley for our 50th reunion. It was just a, you know, a great experience to be with Pete and all the other guys that were on the team. So
he had some good accomplishments outside of Northeastern in the rowing world and so forth, but what he's done with Northeastern, I think, just makes him the perfect recipient of an award like this.